You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, team. Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's Bad Girls Club After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Bad Girls Club After Show.
I get it, yeah, that's right, I said it. Live the life you wish you had, sugar, spice, and everything. Don't you wish you could roll it up?
Okay, all right. Yo, what up, AfterBuzz? It's Bangers for doing, and we are here doing another AfterBuzz TV after show for the Bad Girls Club, Season 10, Episode 13, Grease Up, Grease Down.
Grease. Isn't it Grease Up, Get Down?
Grease Up, Grease... I thought it was Grease Up, Grease Down, but whatever.
You thought wrong, brother.
I think I'm right, actually. But,
Get down.
the girls are hanging out.
Thank you, Marissa.
The girls are hanging out, and this guy with a southern accent comes, dressed in a toga.
Local hire.
Yep.
And
presents the girls with a Greek toga challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we already know where this is going, but
right.
can imagine being the girls, and this guy comes to the house, and hey. So they play this game where they have to make togas.
Right.
Everyone was hating on Rocky.
I understand why. I get it.
What?
I mean, was the competition to make the sluttiest toga, or was it to make a toga that looked good?
Okay, and you don't think Rocky's looked the best?
That was not a toga. That was a bikini.
Okay.
That was not the competition.
But it was a... I mean, toga, you got to be creative with it. I feel like hers is the most creative.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Okay. Sophocles.
She made like a little bra out of the top. I liked Rocky's.
Was it a bra?
Yeah. It was nipple covers.
All right.
Hey.
Pasties?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go with it.
She won.
Okay.
I was proud of her.
Much to the disgust of all the other girls.
Alicia was pissed.
Screwed
the
her.
slut wins again. Valentina overhears Rocky talking about wanting to fight Alicia when she gets back from their trip from Greece. Again.
Have cornrows, she said.
That what?
Yeah, she's going to put some cornrows.
Cornrows.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good way to not get your hair pulled.
She didn't do it, though.
Nope. Then they go to Greece. They're in Greece, and well, actually, before they go to Greece, Nancy's still thinking about Stephanie. She's obsessing over her. And my thing is like,
Oh, yeah.
She must have really good Nana.
who's Stephanie's
Yeah.
Nana?
I mean,
What is that Asian punani?
I don't
It's
know.
like sushi.
She's a stripper, so she knows the powers of seduction very well.
Emotion of the ocean.
Emotion of the ocean.
Can she make it clap?
Yes. She
While
probably does
standing
all
up.
that. Yeah.
Maybe. So Nancy's still thinking about messing with Stephanie. They hook up again. They're like, I don't know lesbian sex very well, so they were doing whatever.
I don't know what they were. I think it was involving digits.
Fingers.
Yes.
Is that it?
Because yeah, there was no head in that region. So.
Well, no, but I know that
Tongue,
sometimes
mouth.
they rub.
Oh, Scissor Sisters.
They rub the clams together.
The
Yeah,
clams.
clams are good.
Rocky came in, interrupted them, and
I love that Rocky was judgmental of them. I love that she was the one who had the judgment about them getting it on.
No, she was probably wanted to join in.
I was actually like
Really?
almost like, why didn't she? Because I feel like she would be into that.
Maybe.
No.
She probably has a little bit more standards.
Oh. What for, as far as Nancy?
And strippers. No.
Maybe. I don't know. She was kissing some like lesbian on the dance floor, right? Like literally, they were laying on the ground.
That was at the roller rink.
Yeah, the roller rink. So I don't know
She was in love with her. Anyway, so the girls go to Greece. They're in Mykonos. They're
That's
staying
how you say it, Mykonos.
Mykonos. They're staying at the Belvedere Hotel.
And of course, the ratchetest one of the whole group was like, "Oh, I see the Belvedere. It's gotta be classy." Like, girl, just because it's named after Mr. Belvedere or Belvedere vodka, don't mean it's the shit.
Yeah, there probably is no association with it. Is there?
Probably not.
I would think not.
I would think
because
not.
they would have definitely like blasted that. Like the show would have made a point.
Yeah.
To say that it is, they would have like a bottle of Belvedere waiting in their room, like for product placement.
Yeah.
So I don't think they were.
it was.
No, it's just Valentina being a ghetto, trashy.
Or when the guy offered them to
Ass
come on the yacht, and she's
bird.
like, "Well, I'm a 5-star bitch. Anyways, this is what I'm used to." Girl,
So she's
where?
well traveled. She says.
You don't act like you a 5-star
Well-traveled.
bitch.
Yeah, whatever.
At all. Although I did like her head wrap with her earrings.
Yeah.
So-
I always wanted to know which
hair.
dumpster Valentina travels to.
With Oscar the Grouch.
Alicia.
She's
Popping
like,
out.
"Oh, I love the decor in here. Extra lettuce."
Before we continue on, I want to give our fans a shout out. Please hit us up on iTunes, download, subscribe, give us 5 stars, and leave us a comment with your Twitter handle. We're going to give everybody shout outs next week on the finale. And
Everyone?
please, just everybody.
Everybody.
If you leave us a comment
Everybody.
before, after, we're going to go down everyone. We're going to give everyone shout outs. But yeah, hit us up on iTunes and give us a call today. Last week we had like 4 callers call in.
I
and
missed-
That's
they-
424
Wait, but they were
256-1729.
1729, and they were reading for filth. It wasn't just like normal callers like, I like this part of the episode, because no, they were reading for filth.
I called in last week
It was amazing. Oh, yeah, you did too.
for like 5 minutes. I didn't even watch the episode.
Oh man, I need to go look at that then.
So make sure you guys call and pick up your phones right now. Dial 424-256-1729 and let us know. Come talk some ish with us. So Nancy feels Stephanie's ignoring her, and it's like, y'all have been living in here for like what, 2-3 weeks?
Right.
So why are you developing a crush on this girl? And not only just a crush, but why are you developing like y'all are in a relationship?
Yeah. Well, they're lesbians. I mean, they're not. They aren't. I mean, one of them is, but like that's the whole like stereotype that lesbians just like because it's 2 women, it's super monogamous like right off the bat.
Yeah, but okay. First of all, Stephanie is
In a relationship.
in a relationship, and you're not a lesbian, so
Why are your feelings caught up in it?
Yeah, and now you're acting crazy because it's like you're acting like you've been in a relationship for a year and shit's changing. Like, boo, you've only been messing with her for like a week.
And when you had lesbian sex, so was there like real penetration, like besides fingers?
It's still like feelings are caught up.
They do it.
But it's just weird for her to be acting so damn crazy. I don't know.
It's very clingy.
I watched this weird off-subject lesbian movie called Kill for Me. Have you seen it?
No, but I will now.
All right. All the lesbians out there,
Netflix? No.
watch it.
All right. Well, would what's her name? Would Nancy learn something from that movie?
Maybe how to eat the box better. I don't know.
Oh. Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
See, the thing is like, it's funny that Stephanie, someone who doesn't want to be in a relationship, is getting feelings for Andre and feeling guilty messing around with.
Stephanie's giving me like a manliness.
The
like,
way she
I
was
felt
dealing with it,
handling
like,
with
yo,
Nancy.
Yeah.
we effing each other, like,
Yeah.
calm down, like, just keep it at that. Like,
Well, she was like, I'm worried one of us is gonna catch feelings. She knew which one of us she
right,
was
she's
talking
like,
about.
whether it you, me, or me, you. Girl,
I'm like,
Yeah.
I wonder how she
Very
handles
diplomatic.
Andre's relationship. Like, what's the dynamic between them?
Well, when she was on the phone on the last episode, he was rapping, and she's like, I feel like I'm in high school right now. Are you seriously rapping to me? Like, I feel like she's
but
like
low-key,
honest.
I feel like she is sprung off him. I really do. I feel like he's the type of guy, like, she fell for him, and that's obviously that's why they're together.
Well,
and-
she even admitted, I'm the type of girl that fiends for attention, even if it's just 10 minutes.
Yeah, with anybody.
So he
else. It's good
probably
that she
is up her
acknowledges that.
ass and gives her enough attention that she don't need it from
Oh,
nowhere.
he's in that
Until
ass.
he finds the next reality person.
He's
the next,
definitely in
on the
that
next season of
ass.
Bad Girls.
I don't know. Maybe this is something
He'll
else.
just creep up at
Or
the
maybe
club there.
she's in his ass.
Maybe. To each his own.
What do the
happens in
viewers
the dark?
think? Ask the viewers.
All right, so the girls, they go to the topless beach. They go on this yacht. They're having fun. Rocky got mad at Shannon for leaving the yacht and going to another yacht.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, Rocky, you play the same game, so it's like,
Well,
why you
Valentina
mad
called
at
her
her?
Hohen.
It is
She's
kind of
like, "Oh,
awkward when you leave your friend on the boat with the girls that jumped her, and now you know you're by yourself, and you're like, what the hell? Like, could I get an invite to come with you at least?
Right.
I mean, I don't see no problem with you going and hoeing on the next yacht. No,
But why couldn't
can I
Rocky
come
have
with
just
you?
gone over
Can I
herself?
get a spot on the yacht too?
I guess I'm just independent. I'm like, why couldn't you have just gone over yourself? If you see your friend over there, why wouldn't you just
well,
go
let's
join
find
her?
out what our caller thinks. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where are you from?
From New York.
From New York. What's your name?
Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Tony, what did you think of the episode?
Actually, I wasn't watching the episode. I just happened to dial this number.
Oh.
Well, welcome anyway.
All right, Tony. Are you a fan of Bad Girls Club at all?
I caught some of your stuff on the internet.
All right.
Who are your guests tonight, your speakers tonight?
Our guest speakers, well, we're the hosts. We got Jesse, Mykee, and Chevonne. So you haven't seen any of this, any Bad Girls Club episode?
No, not that.
All right. All right, I think we lost him.
Bye. Thanks.
Sorry. Dumb bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
Tony from New York.
So he seemed really nervous, like we were going to jump.
Well, I feel like, was it like a misdial, or he just like, oh, there's a phone number on this
Let me
iTunes
call this.
thing.
Like, did he randomly call in, or what's the deal?
Well, he said he caught some of our stuff on iTunes, which everybody should go do.
Yep.
And subscribe and comment and rate.
So I think Rocky was being a little overreactive.
Sensitive.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
sensitive towards Shannon, but I feel her in a sense. And the other girls are kind of feeling like Thirst McGurr, Shannon, and they want Rocky to separate herself from Shannon. Ain't gonna happen.
No.
This man just called in and was like, "Who are your guests tonight? Did anybody pick up on that?
Yeah.
You better get your
I
life,
chose
bro."
to ignore it because I just didn't feel like getting involved.
So the Bad Girls games, first place $500, second place $200.
Right. Which would go so quickly.
Good tie up for. I mean, setup for the Bad Girls All Star,
which is a
which they
competition
just
show.
released the promo for.
I hope the games are better.
Yeah, I mean, I was into the tug of weave one. That one was funny.
Right. And well, I like the mattress one and
The mattress
ocean
one could have been something.
Right.
Like, it should have been like them getting on the mattress and having to like row to an island. Or
right.
I'm
something.
sure the games are going to be better because the same people that did the challenge for the real world, right, are going to do the Bad Girls.
No, I wouldn't think. I think it would be a conflict.
Nope,
Of
yep, it
interest.
is, actually.
It is the same people.
Bunham and Murray.
Well, it's funny because like I was like telling you when we were watching, I was like, could you imagine what like a meeting would sound like or look like when they were discussing like the games? Okay, so we're gonna have a long weft of weave, and we're gonna have them pulling on it. Okay, sounds
Tug
good.
of
All
war.
right, I like it.
Yep.
Run with it.
The dude actually told the ladies, choose your weave. Mm-hmm. So that means they had multiple choices.
Yeah, there was a
because
red one.
Red one, black one.
Yeah.
I was waiting for a blonde one because
My
we've
ass
seen
would've been
lots.
snagging
We've
it up.
seen lots of blonde weave get burnt up in those.
Yes.
So the first one is tug of weave. Shannon versus Paula. Shannon won. Second, Nancy versus Stephanie. Nancy won. Pulled Stephanie right. Stephanie just went flying right over
She
the
did.
pool.
She's so little and cute.
Alicia versus Valentina. Valentina was disqualified. Alicia won, and Paula was out with the quickest time.
Alicia says she threw the round on purpose.
And no, Alicia
No.
won that one.
I mean
was
Valentina.
That was in the second one.
Oh, my bad. Jumping
Second
ahead.
round, getting wet, where they had to go bring
back
in the
and
things
forth.
from the pool. I
And
mean,
that's
from the
where
ocean.
the smoking killed them because those ladies chain smoked for like days.
Imagine like just sitting up in the house. And
Yeah.
you ain't got nothing to do. You can't leave.
Yeah.
You just got to pack a cigarette.
Well, I remember like in Miami, the girls actually worked out. You know, like they had a little treadmill there and they were running and staying fit. But then these girls in Atlanta, they're just like, I don't care. Except for Rocky and Shannon, which
But
definitely.
they'd still be smoking though.
Yeah, but they had a better endurance in terms of cardio.
So Nancy versus Stephanie. Stephanie won. She got 6 items. Alicia versus Rocky. Rocky won with 7 items. Alicia said her leg cramped up, and then all of a sudden
7
she
to
stepped
3.
on something. Yep.
Yeah.
Like she clowned you.
Wait, her leg cramped up and she stepped on something? I didn't know her leg cramped up. Wow.
Clifford, the big red dog, should be able to.
Phony.
Clifford, the dog, should know this game. Go fetch. For real.
Oh, no.
That's right up her damn alley.
Shannon and Valentina.
Oh,
all right, where did you guys think about this? I feel like Valentina knew she just wasn't going to win.
She knew.
And she just tried to be like, I'm just going to throw this.
She's like, it's $500. I don't need that.
Right. I'm not thirsty for money like that.
Wait,
you're on the Bad Girls Club. You're obviously
you're thirsty for Waka Flocka. Yeah. You're thirsty for $500.
What was the shades they threw at Valentina in the beginning of the episode when they were like, "You're from Nigeria. You should know this stuff."
Oh. Wait, I don't remember.
Wait, when they were climbing the tree, was it that?
No,
one?
it was right before that. They were doing something. Somebody threw major shade.
I don't know. I can't remember.
It was funny as hell.
Do
they have beaches in Nigeria?
Maybe is it landlocked?
Afraid of water.
Ooh. Geography lesson. Somebody call and let us know.
So Alicia and Valentina were kicked out. Round 3, sex, lies, condiments. Get the matches, cover it in condiments with no hands, and bring it to your man in the pool. Stephanie got 3rd place. And I love Stephanie, but her whole acceptance speech was a little like.
I've never won anything before, and it just felt so good. Bitch.
No, she said, "I'm so happy to win a medal for being me."
So I might not be book smart.
Oh yeah,
you're basically you're an idiot.
I may not be book smart, but I can win a Bad Girls Club beach challenge in Greece.
Well, and it's funny because didn't I ask you when we were watching?
All I did was pull shirts.
I wonder how many of these girls have actually gone through college, and then all of a sudden Stephanie said that I might not be book smart. I might not be there.
Well, I mean, I feel like a bunch of them probably, been. We got a caller on the line. Caller, what's your name? Where are you from?
Michelle from Dallas.
What up, Michelle?
What up, Dallas?
Now, please tell me you watched the show.
No, I don't either. No, I'm just playing.
I was like, all right, what did you think of the episode?
I thought it was kind of weak.
Kind of a filler.
I think the best part was the preview for next week, so I can't wait to see Rocky beat Alicia's ass.
Oh, so you're Team Rocky?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, she's obviously the baddest girl in the house.
Yeah. Agreed. Now, all right, so let's go back to a couple weeks back where with the whole jumping situation. I mean, when Rocky came back and got her, now Alicia's just sitting here mad in the house, right? I mean, where do you stand as far as Valentina? We see Valentina's kind of going to push away, like Valentina's all of a sudden just not bipolar anymore. Where do you stand as far as Valentina making the decision that Alicia's now crazy for fighting all these people? Do you kind of look at her as weak? Like, Alicia's had your back this whole time?
I looked at Valentina weak when, I think it was Shannon who called her, what did he say? Kuta Kente, and she didn't do anything. From that point on, she was weak. Because everything else she tried to fight for, to me, was stupid. So she didn't punch Shannon in the face for that, and she needed to sit down for the rest of the episode.
What did you think about her throwing the competition, quote unquote, throwing the competition?
Yeah. Oh, because she thought she was going to lose. That's what she doing.
Right. Agreed.
Bing, bing, bing.
I mean, that was it. I mean, Alicia's just mad because she got beat up by Rocky, so now she's sitting there all mad, and then she's going to be mad again because she's going to get beat up again. And I guess she brought a note to the reunion, so...
Wait, what's some of these notes?
I'm so mad because, what's it called? I found out that Rima showed up with a note, and that was, actually legit. And then who was it from the season before? Someone showed up with the damn note. Like, guys.
I think, wasn't it?
Get it together.
Who was it?
What's that? I forgot the other girl's name.
Yeah, it was from the season before Vegas season. I can't. Eric. Was it Erica? Redhead or Erica?
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
No, I can't, guys. You're on the show for a damn reason. But this is, I mean, it's kind of interesting because when we talked to Stephanie, she explained that this season was so bad that it got to a point where there were police officers in the house every single night, walking through the hallways because girls were pulling each other out of bed, jumping each other.
Well, as you can see, Alicia.
Well, who is Stephanie?
You said who's Stephanie?
Yeah.
The little small stripper girl.
Yeah, the little Filipino looking.
Oh, no, I call her Sofa. She's just furniture in the house. I don't know why she's in.
Oh, the shade of it all.
That is a great one. I love that one. She's a sweetheart, but that is an amazing comment actually.
And I heard her on your show, and I was like, she's whack to me. And then she said they were mad at Shanrock because Shannon was showing her underwear, but you didn't get mad because the other girl was showing a tampon string. I mean, come on.
Oh, that's true.
Ooh, I'm so glad you pointed that out because that was Nancy, right? Not only that, you ain't mad at Nancy, but you eating that box out. No.
Yeah.
All right. Where do you stand?
I would have pulled that tampon string out, just zipped it right out.
Hell no. You don't know what would have fallen out.
Plug it up.
How do you feel as far as Nancy getting these crazy obsessed feelings over Stephanie?
She's a stalker.
It's like you were a lesbian. I feel like it's like a Fallon. Like you didn't know you were a lesbian. Right. You got a taste of the box, and now you can't stop.
She even said that she has problems expressing herself. Like we saw when she was like, "Are you laughing at me?" She had some big rage or fight because she thought someone was laughing at her. So maybe she does have problems expressing herself.
I don't know.
Maybe something's in the water that make them crazy. It affects some different than others. But that was dumb too. You listening to what somebody else says because Valentina can't fight on. I guess why she get beat up at the reunion since her road dog got the note, so she can't help fight with it. So.
I cannot wait.
All right, so before we let you go, where can we hit you up on Twitter?
New Orleans, BB.
There we go. All right, thank you so much for calling. Make sure you call in for the reunion, or actually call in next week so that you can talk about the amazing fight that's about to go down. Yes. Thanks for calling in.
Okay, you guys have a good night.
You too.
Bang. All right, so with the whole Stephanie annoyed at Nancy's paranoia, Nancy says she wants the friendship, she wants the feelings to be safe. Do you kind of look at it as Stephanie used her in a sense?
Yeah, but that's what casual sex is for.
Right.
She was horny.
She's what?
She was horny.
Yeah, that's exactly what casual sex is.
I mean, you don't want her to leave snail trails all over the house. She needed to get hers, and she got it.
We keep alluding to vaginas a lot on this episode.
I mean, the show alludes to vagina.
Vaginas are natural.
Dick, vagina, like that's what Bad Girls Club is about.
What are you gonna do? It's just a normal part of life.
We all came out of one, apparently.
So apparently they squashed.
I came out the stomach. Thank you.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. Awesome. I'm glad we all know that.
I was cut out the stomach.
I was just placed on the earth like Jesus.
I came out of a Cabbage Patch.
Stephanie,
I'm a C-section baby.
Stephanie says they squashed the beef. I feel like the reunion's gonna bring up some more feelings.
Well, yeah, it has to.
And Rocky and Shannon, they sit down.
Did Stephanie say that she still keeps in contact with Nancy when she was on the show?
Yeah, she a little bit.
A little bit.
Paula, she was closest to Paula though. So Rocky says she's over the drama, which I can feel it. You beat this bitch up twice, so it's kind of like, you know, I'm over it. We just came to Greece, like let's just calm everything down.
Right.
And as soon as she says that, Alicia says, "Oh, I can't wait to mess this bitch up." Like, girl, you still mad? Like, just take your beating. Say you were wrong.
Right.
I shouldn't have jumped in because jumping is wrong. And be over it.
That just shows that Rocky has some real power, though.
Mm-hmm.
If you got this girl pissed off for what, like 72 hours right now? Well, like, props to you.
Winning.
Yes, winning.
I really wanted to see Shannon versus Rocky.
Yes.
In the competition.
Yeah. For some reason,
especially in the tug of war.
I thought that's what they were trying to do.
Well, those are the people.
Like I felt like producers told Valentina, like, just don't even do anything. Throw the game. Mm-hmm. Let's make it Rocky versus Shannon.
Well, they weren't really putting up people against people who were evenly matched. I mean, you kind of already could tell. Like,
it was like they put friends against friends.
Yeah, but I mean, like, even in terms of like, we could tell who's going to have a more of a strength.
And
like,
what? Who? Actually, I couldn't.
Well, with Stephanie. Stephanie is like this big.
But Nancy is too.
No, but Nancy has that ass and them thighs. What is wrong with you?
What is going on there?
Freaking crazy. But like, she had that ass and those thighs, and that's power. I'm sorry, that's power.
Man, you better be careful, Mykee. Don't pull a Valentina right now.
I know.
I really wanted to see a Shannon versus Rocky situation. It would have made me very happy.
Shannon would have won. Shannon definitely.
Really? I don't know. I felt like Shannon versus Paula. Although I guess Paula lost because it was the quickest time, but they made it seem like it was longer than.
Why would you pair Paula up with Shannon? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's just like they knew.
It should have been Shannon versus Valentina.
Right.
Paula should have put that forehead into it.
They knew who was going to get the money. They knew at the end of the day.
That Rocky? Really?
Rocky is probably the most athletic, right?
No,
Besides
I
Sherman.
think Shannon should have gotten the baddest.
Do you think Shannon was a little salty that she didn't win anything?
No.
I think she probably was a little salty.
I feel like she
should've
wasn't
got
doing anything. And when the because when they announced Rocky won, even Alicia was clapping. But then when they panned in on Shannon, if you go back and watch it, as soon as the camera comes on her, she puts her hands up. She's like, "Yeah, congratulations, Rocky!"
Did she pull a Beyonce at the Academy Awards when Jennifer Hudson won?
Yeah.
Do you remember? She was like, "Oh, it's on me now." Oh.
I feel like she pulled that, and then that's when they did the confessional. She was like, "I'm genuinely happy for Rocky." Like, I'm sure you are happy that Rocky did, but you are pissed that you weren't on the other two.
Right.
Sorry.
I think the producers kind of guided the competition in a way so that
it definitely was guided.
Rocky won because, like, from the get-go, like that damn Toga. I'm sorry.
How the hell did Stephanie win? I thought she lost the first round. I mean, how did she even get a bronze medal?
Well, because apparently there were other games too, because they showed that quick minute of the musical
chairs,
and she won that one.
Oxygen editing confuses me.
So they go home. Alicia's talking to Michael, telling him that she wants to beat Rocky up in her sleep. He's like, "You're crazy.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?" She goes out and tells Valentina what she wants to do.
She says you're crazy.
Yeah. And now, if Valentina is coming up to you telling you you're crazy, like, that's a moment where you need to reevaluate the things that are going on in your life.
Yeah. I think she just felt stupid from getting jumped before.
Who, Alicia?
Yeah, I think she just felt bad about it.
Well,
like she's embarrassed.
I think it's kind of funny that the two most hyphy people, Rocky and Valentina, are now at a place where they're like, "I'm just so over the drama."
Right.
And I feel like they're both so crazy and have fought so much that they both can look at each other and be like, "You done? Yeah, I'm done." And give each other daps and just call it a day.
Well, I'm curious to see how that's going to go down on the finale. I mean, the reunion. So
is Valentina kind of redeeming herself by being that over it?
I feel like if it happened maybe 4 or 5 episodes ago, yes. But now that there's only one more episode, I can't see any redeeming quality in that. It just now it just makes me think like, bitch, you're crazy.
Is he gonna stab?
The last episode. Right, please put it.
I know. I was trying to help him out because his pen ran out of ink. He's trying to come over here and stab me. Last time I help you.
Valentina and Stephanie basically say this isn't right because it's too premeditated.
Yeah.
And it really is. And what was the comment that you made about?
I said, well, at the end, Alicia was like, "Tomorrow morning, when the sun comes up, I'm going to do something bad." And I'm like,
not going to be here.
"Oh, yeah, I'm not going to be here. Yeah, because I'm going to do something." And in my mind, I'm like, if any girl were to ever say that in the future, and then the next day a girl ends up dead, that's premeditated murder.
But
and manslaughter. But you never
know.
accidental.
Anything could happen.
So manslaughter is off the table. You're now in premeditated murder situation because they got you on tape saying you're going to hurt somebody. If this girl happens to like get a concussion, hits her head on a table, and like her head gets hit, I don't know, whatever, and she dies, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Especially playing by the pool like that, you know, it really is.
Yeah, it can happen really easily. That's why producers are so on it when they're like, "Oh, that fight was way too heated. We need to separate you."
There's probably like 14, 15 season of Bad Girls Club, and they just couldn't air certain scenes. Like, "Oh, we ain't gonna let nobody know about those girls."
Alicia,
they're probably in a special plot somewhere in a cemetery, Bad Girls section.
I don't know. Alicia, I guess we'll get into this in predictions, but Alicia's hits look like they were nothing. Like, she had nothing. Rocky had nothing on her face.
Well, let's get into predictions and speak on that.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
So you're saying you feel Alicia don't got no...
So Alicia's going to get mollywopped and get her ass handed to her on a silver platter. I feel like they need to give us one more tampon string from Nancy. And what else do I feel? I also feel that I love Rocky. There it is.
All right.
I think something bad's going to happen with Valentina.
Really?
Well, they said her crying. So I feel like something.
I feel like again it's the bipolarness, and she's gonna see Alicia. Because my thing is what's gonna happen that Alicia's even standing that close to Rocky and everyone's doing like a cheers. Like Alicia had to do some fake-ish because even we watched another preview where Stephanie afterwards is like, no, that's not even fair because it looks like we all were part of it.
Yeah, that's right.
I think what happens is Valentina and the group of girls like tell
Rocky,
no, Alicia. That let's make amends, let's do a toast. Are you with it? And she's like, yeah, I'm with it. But in the back of Alicia's mind, she knows I'm about to hit this bitch.
Well,
and that's why Valentina says I can't trust her.
Well, the thing is too, like when we were watching the preview, Alicia straight up looks into the camera and like, y'all got this. Watch this, right? Bam.
Yeah.
You know,
she like smashes some cup in her.
Yeah,
like
she hits her with the pad of her hand. Like that ain't gonna hurt. Come on now.
Right, and then bitch, you better get as many hits in as you can because once Rocky flips you over, boop 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 boop, and then you going home.
Blink, 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 blink.
And then you going home. And that's all for this week, guys.
We're going home.
We're going home. I'm super excited for next week. Can't wait to see the finale. I need another fight. I mean, it's just like I hate to say this, but when there's no fighting on an episode, it's boring.
Mayo.
I mean, like it's not even like it's like a Mexico season with Julie.
They replaced the fighting with a lot of vagina.
A lot of sexual tension.
I'd rather have like when Julie was mind scheming and trying to mess with these girls.
We had a little bit of that with Shannon.
A little.
It was more of like a defensive.
I'm mind scheming this panel of hosts right now.
We felt it.
On that note, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit us up on AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Also, leave us a comment on iTunes with your Twitter handle for a shout out next week.
Rate, subscribe.
You can also follow us, keep the conversation going on Twitter. We're always tweeting out videos, promos, and things like that. And you can follow me at DJ Jesse J.
You can tweet me. I probably won't respond. Mykee 3000 Wattz. You can Facebook me. I'm on there more.
Or you can
Mykee
go to his music.
Or my music. Whatever you want to do.
On iTunes.
Google me.
Yes. Or you can tweet me at Chevonne_Hughes. You can also tweet at the Debate TV show. It's a new show I'm working on. We got some episodes coming your way very, very soon. So stay tuned.
And that is all for this week. Peace.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later, bitches!
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.